Okay, well, I have just loaded the updated BBS A320 Family aircraft. This is actually the A321. So I just thought I'd give you some initial impressions as I explore the cockpit for the first time. So yeah, let's just get some power on and we'll see what's happening. Already I can notice quite a few changes actually. Yeah, some of the details here weren't in the earlier versions, so they've certainly done quite a lot of work on the VC by the look of it. But we'll just look at that. Ooh. Is that all the systems warming up? That sounds quite cool. Let's and get the APU going as well. So yeah, straight away I think some of the visuals, they're clearer, they certainly look more defined, they're not as clunky. The sounds are certainly better. Let's just get in and start having a look at some of the detail of this panel. Hey folks. Yeah, the quality, yeah, look at those screws. Yeah, the quality of the VC looks a lot better. They said that they have completely rebuilt the VC, and it certainly looks that way. Some nice reflections there, and that clicking you can hear, by the way, is me moving. It's the thrusters. Anyway, back to where I was. So nice reflections here. Looks really nice and clear. Let's have a look at the table. This was a bit shitty last time. Oh, and it still just looks average, but that's alright. We shall not judge BBS simply by its pull-out A321 tables. Down here, the rudders, that's certainly graphically, things look like they've taken a real step up. I'm going to have to change that, I can see it. Yeah, that looks all good. Let's have a look at the overhead, shall we? Yeah, some nice detail up here. Like, look at the detail and that switch here. Switch doesn't work. They look good. Obviously still quite a lot that needs to be made functional, and they're quite clear about that. This is a beta after all. Not everything works, and they've said from day one not everything's going to work. It's an ongoing process, so if you've come in early, then you get the opportunity to be part of that. I'm obviously clicking things. There we go. Clicking things in the wrong place. It's another thing with anyone who's doing reviews of these sorts of things. Got to make sure they actually know what the hell they're doing. Yeah, see, that's new. Oh, that looks really nice. It's a lot clearer. So let's nope, it changes the brightness. That's all good. If we open up some doors, there we go. They've also said they've fully rewritten the fly-by-wire, so we'll take it for a spin in a little bit. And me, with all of my fly-by-wire skills, yes, I'll be able to tell you exactly if it's if it's accurate or not. Well, so far so good. I think it's looking very good. A lot more detail. Parts of it still look like plasticky, you know, and just if I'm gonna be nitpicky here, you know, things like the seats, so you can see there it's quite jagged. Things like that could be smoothed out. Having said that, you're adding frames, and like I'm getting no less than 30 frames per second, and I'm videoing this using software, and it's going anything up to sort of 47, 50 frames. So from a performance perspective, just sitting here at the gate is doing bloody well. Let's go outside. Let's get a closer look. There we go. So it doesn't look that different really. I've always liked their model. It's not the most detailed in the world, but I certainly don't think there's anything wrong with it. You get some lovely light effects off those windows. Yeah, I really like that sort of stuff. They're coming around the front, nice and shiny. Clearly the level of shine and the textures has been improved, so they've obviously done some work with the spec map. That's looking a hell of a lot better, so that's good. Nice shape. You can't complain. Well, you could, but I've never had a complaint with the shape. Once again, you know, you could get a bit nitpicky. You know, those windows aren't perfectly rounded off, but then you're increasing polygons, which means you're increasing drain on performance. And I think BBS have always looked to try and get a good level of performance with the product and still being quite good. So that's interesting. The engines aren't running, but we're getting... we've obviously got generators underneath here. You see, like, you know, I think the quality of the external model is actually pretty good. It's got everything you'd expect. You know, it uses a combination of what they call HD textures. I wouldn't call, because the fuselage is broken into two pieces and it's on the fuselage, whereas others will often use 2 or 3 different textures. But I think you still get a good degree of detail with these higher definition ones. But I can see here already, oops, the danger sign there is backwards. So I don't think you complain about that. I think that's looking good. Yeah, this is a good example of the higher definition textures used there on the fuselage. Lovely and smooth. It's almost fiberglass. Maybe it's a Boeing. All complaints from Airbus aficionados should be in triplicate. So yeah, it's very nice detail. I think they must have done some work on the external model as well. I think it's looking good. Nice detail in the rudder and the rear of the fuselage. I think it's good. Once again, this combination of high definition textures used here looks good. Window blinds and various bits and pieces. Have a look at the wings. Yeah, sound's improved immensely. Yeah, the quality of the textures on the wings is pretty good. I don't like the sort of speckled look, the noise look that they add. I'm not a fan of that. I always take that out of my own repaints, but yeah, it's nice detail. Now I think they've done a pretty good job. I think this is new as well. It's certainly, let's see, is it built in? No, it's texture based. That's a bit different as well. So yeah, I think we've seen a general tidy up of the external model. Certainly the spec map is improved. I don't see a lot of evidence of bump mapping. Having just said that, oh no, it's actual model. It's not bump mapping at all. That's good. I think it's looking pretty good. That's the A321 anyway. So I'm pretty happy with that. If we go back into the VCC, as you can see, it's switched back in. I haven't had too much of a lag on textures and things. So what we might do is we'll alright, parking brakes off. P, we'll just do a bit of a pushback here. Engine start. We'll see if we can actually get the bird to start. What have I done wrong? It's been so long since I suppose I should turn some beacons on, shouldn't I? It's been so long since I flew one of these. What am I doing? Engine bleed should be off, APU bleed on, that's the problem. There we go. So it's pop outs, nice. Well, I've already introduced fuel, so there's no point there. Oh, I better just check. Oh shit. Oh, I'm on the bloody grass. My back wheels will be on the grass. Ouch. Oh, and my bloody door's still open. God, you wouldn't want to employ me as a pilot, would you? Shit. Okay. And generator 1 we can turn on. Not yet, no. Okay. It doesn't seem to be boosting into life. Oh, well that might help. Yeah. So as I said, see, this is why you don't employ me as a pilot, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing half the time. Alright. Oh, listen to that. Lovely. So we can turn you on. Yep. There we go. 15, 16, 0, 18. There we go. Introduce fuel. That's the blade. Both engines are going. Flaps 1. Turn APU off. Off. Right. Yeah, I'm not sure if they've done anything with the sounds or not. Looks like I'm overweight by a lot, but that's alright. We'll just give it a go. God, what the hell am I doing? I need to... Okay, what I need to do is calibrate my joystick. Oh my god. Alright, input calibration. Okay. $16,288. Is the minimum. Okay. There we go. Okay. Throttle calibration completed. whoa. Oh my god, we've probably taken out half the bloody airport while we've been taxiing as well. Alright, let's just try and take off and not behave like complete idiots. I'm grossly overweight, so now I need to change the... Yeah, I've also got to change the rudder configuration as well, so the plane will actually turn easier, so I need to do some more configuration work, which I think I will go and do, and then come back. Otherwise I'm going to be, yeah, not giving the BBS A320 Family 0.80 upgrade justice. So I'll go and do what I need to do, and we'll come back in part 2. Cheers.